Okay guys, I'm going to show you how I remove my acrylics without damaging my natural nails. So the first thing you're going to need are these foil wraps with the little cotton pads. These are very handy to have. They're not too expensive, but you do not need them. I'm going to show you guys how you can make them pretty easy. You take some simple foil and you just cut it into small pieces. I couldn't find my scissors, so I'm just ripping it. But you cut it into small pieces, and then you just take any type of cotton pad or any type of cotton, and you're just going to put it in the center like the regular wraps are. I think the wraps that you buy stay on your finger a little longer. They stay like a little bit tighter, but I mean it's the same thing. This version works too. I'll show you both. And the next thing you're going to need is this 100% pure acetone. They have different brands, but it has to be 100% pure acetone. It takes off a bunch of different things. It is very drying, so I like wrapping it instead of dipping my whole fingers into like a bowl and doing it. So don't mind my nails right now, they're looking a little busted, and I was testing different acrylic colors that I have, so that's why that one looks like that. So the first thing you're going to do is cut your acrylics off and pretty short to where your natural nail naturally is. So I'm going to do that with all of my nails. Now before, I definitely prefer this method of soaking them off. It's less than 10 minutes. It takes less than 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes for like both hands. But first I'm going to just soak that cotton part of the foil wrap. I'm just going to soak that with 100% acetone, and then I'm going to wrap all of my nails, but making sure the cotton obviously touches your acrylic part or your nail bed. I definitely prefer, I'm going to do this with all nails, prefer this method. Before I started doing my own nails, whenever I took my nails off, I would kind of just rip them off or pull them off with like nail clippers and just gradually do that. And I thought like that's faster, you know, it's just the faster way to do it, just to get them off. But since I've been doing my nails, and I'm doing my nails a lot more myself and doing just different designs, and since I'm doing it myself, I'm changing them a lot more, and it can be really damaging to your nail, even though my nails are pretty strong. But it could be really damaging to your nails and can thin them out really bad. So I want to stop doing that. So with the regular foil, you just basically do the same thing. Fill the cotton with the 100% acetone, put it on your nail bed, and then wrap your nail. So this way definitely protects your nail, your natural nail, and you're not damaging it. And the acetone I think is only like $5, $5 or $6, less than $10. And it lasts a really long time. You don't need a lot whatsoever. The amount that I just put on, that's all I'm going to use. And I will link everything in the description box below to everything that I use. So I'm going to wait about 2 to 3 minutes. And then after 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to take one off, and you're going to need something to scrape it off. It could be anything. You can get cuticle pushers, anything just to scrape it off. Now, after 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to scrape whatever comes off, and it's usually the top that scrapes off. It's usually the gel top, the gel polish, and maybe like a top layer of the acrylic. Even just after 3 minutes, it works really fast. So you're just going to scrape that on, and it most likely it's not all going to come off. So you're going to wrap your nail again. You don't have to soak it again. Just wrap it with the same wrap, and then do the rest of the nails. And then after you get that first layer off, you're going to wrap them all again and then wait about 5 minutes. It's about 5-6 minutes for all of them to be done, and then you can take them off one by one and then start peeling everything off. Usually after 5 to 6 minutes, everything comes off of the nail. But if for some reason there, just depending how thick your acrylic is, if there is some left over, you can put the foil back and wait another minute or two, and it should be completely off. Then after you get it completely off, you can go in with like a light buffer or sander just to kind of buff off anything if there's anything left, and just to make your nail soft. But also I recommend after you do this, you want to put some cuticle oil around your cuticles, put some lotion on your hands, whatever you got to do after you wash them, because this acetone is really drying. So they're going to look a little weird after, but just put some cuticle oil, lotion, moisturize up, and then that is it. Again, I will have everything listed and linked in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out, and my Amazon page for everything that I use for my nails. And thank you guys so much for watching.
Something from you. You ain't giving nothing. Oh, I've been wanting something.